We're getting our chicken ready. We're preparing it. It's time to prep. The prep work is all in the mind. We get our chicken and we cut it. We cut all the fat off of it. And then we prepare it, because we are what we eat. And no matter how discouraged you get, you gotta eat. And you gotta train. And you gotta make those meals count. So we're taking our coconut butter, our coconut oil, and we're preparing our pan so that we can at least enjoy our food while we train. It's got omega-3 and it's good for the brain. So now we're prepping our cast iron skillet. We're gonna melt that coconut oil all over it. And then we're gonna season our pan here. So we're gonna put some spices, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic salt, and we're gonna put a little bit of some secret spice in there, probably some red pepper. And the prep work is the most important thing, and it's just hard, but it's got to be done. The time that you spend in the gym is no different than the time that you spend cooking. And if you're not cooking, you might as well not be in the gym. Your cooking is the most important thing, and you got to do what you need to do, because those calories need to be burned. You need to create that muscle. You got to get the protein in. So cooking is one of the most important things that you'll really focus a lot of your time and energy on. So right now we're just prepping, searing all the meat and getting this chicken ready to rock, because it's all about prep work. Everything is mostly prepping for the big game, prepping for your career, prepping for your life, prepping for your marriage, or prepping for anything. It's all about what people don't see. And what people don't see is you slaving over a stove. You're cooking your meals. You're getting your calories in on time. It doesn't matter what people say, because this is what you want. Where are you going to go? You know exactly where you're going to go. Look at it, you see yourself and your accomplishments, and don't get discouraged by what other people say. You cook and you train and you put in the time, because when it's finally said and done, this is what you live by. You live by a rule. You live by a value. You live by a way of life, and training is like breathing. Lifting is like breathing. It's something that you just can't live without. And if you're going to tell me that you can go to the gym and not eat a meal, then you're lying to yourself, because results don't just come to you. Results are earned. Results are everything. But in order to get results, you need to prepare. You need to prepare for these results. A lot of people will tell you and ask you, there is no quick remedy. There is no quick remedy to getting a great body or getting a lean body. There is no secret. There is no magic formula. The formula is persistence, dedication, stubbornness, the stubbornness to drive yourself forward. And you put the time in cooking, you preparing your meals, and that's all you think about. You think about the next day and how you're going to conquer that day. And if you can't conquer your meals and you can't conquer the day, because every day is a fight. To fight your emotion to quit. But because you set yourself this drive, this goal, and you see yourself in the end, then that's where you're going to be. You put in the time, you cook your meals, you train, and you just believe it. You believe it because it becomes reality. And if you don't believe in something, it won't become reality. You've got to put in the time, you've got to put the research in, you've got to put in the effort. If you don't have effort, you have nothing. If you don't have a plan, you have nothing. So my motivation is plan for success, because if you don't plan, you don't succeed. And success needs a plan. You need an S. You need everything to succeed. Everything that you do requires a plan. You wake up in the morning, you get ready for work, you wake up and eat your meals. That's all something that you plan for. It might not be defined. You've done it for such a long time it becomes autopilot, but you've planned for everything you've done. Whether you want to do it or not, it's all about prep work. It's all about putting in the time and putting in the persistence and dedicating yourself to a goal and never looking back. You've made a commitment. Push yourself forward and believe it, because when you see the results, you understand there is no quick fix to anything. You just put in the work, put in the drive, the sweat, because nothing is impossible, because hard work shows, and hard work can only be achieved by preparing for what it is you're about to do.